if anyone wants to get into quantum mechanics or quantum computing, would you recommend it? And any advice you would give them to get into it?
Yes, I would recommend it a lot. When I first learned about it, I was like, I can't believe this is the world I live in. Like, this is not like when you actually, if we talk about all the different quantum phenomena that are, it sounds like it's something made up. It's not our universe. It really changes like your perspective. I'm like, wow, do we really live in this world that's that weird? It's not like a movie. It's our actual world. It's not something someone made up in their basement and made a movie out of it. No, it's our world that we're discovering. And it really changes your perspective of the world. I loved learning about it, and then learning the math behind it was also really good, because I first learned it, through YouTube. So yes, I would recommend just watching whatever you like to learn. If you like to learn by reading, there's just so many things about it online. Just make sure to use a reputable source. There's a lot of people creating new theories about quantum and stuff on the internet. But yeah, there's a lot of content on YouTube and all that. There's a lot of introductory books. I recommend In Search of Schrodinger's Cat.
Yes, we have heard of.
That's the one that I talked about earlier that I saw in the library that got me into all this mess.
Okay.
Yeah, and then to get into quantum computing, I would say it's more important. It's easier if you study computer science. You don't really need physics. Like the physics that you need for quantum computing, you can learn it in maybe a couple months, and that's it. But a computer science background is what's mostly going to help you, because they teach you how to make algorithms, and time complexity of algorithms, space complexity. That's how much time or how much space algorithms take. And all of that is what's really important in quantum computing, because you want to know, is it going to take less time or less space than a normal algorithm? And that gets really confusing. For me, is the hardest part to do the computer science part of quantum computing.
Okay. Because you are more inclined.
Yeah, I like physics way more than computer science.
Okay. So if my math is weak, I can't get into quantum computing.
It doesn't require a lot of math. Like there's no calculus at all. You can do quantum computing without a single bit of calculus, I would say. It's all linear algebra. It just gets complicated. You need to get creative and yeah, but it's not complicated math. The problems themselves are complicated because there's a lot of math, but the math itself is not too complicated, I would say, compared to other fields of study.
Right.